It's the magic of math here, and today we're going to be converting measurements. We're going to do inches to feet and inches to centimeters. Here's our question today. This question has two parts. A piece of wire has a length of 110 inches. Here's part A. Which of the following measures is equivalent to the length of the wire? And you're given 4 answer choices. Here's where I'd like you to pause the video, do your best work, and then come back to see mine. Good luck. Welcome back. So for part A, we're looking for an equivalent measurement to 110 inches. We can see that we have a length of 110 and then we're given these 4 answer choices. Each one of these answer choices is in feet. So we need to convert 110 inches into feet. So inches to feet. We call that a conversion ratio. So when we do inches over feet, this is a ratio, inches to feet. We know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So this is going to be our conversion ratio, and we're going to have 2 equivalent ratios, inches to feet, inches to feet. So if we go back to the problem, we've been given 110 inches, inches to inches, and now we're going to determine if there are 12 inches in 1 foot, how many feet are in 110 inches. So we're going to convert. I'm looking at this mathematically, and I know that we're going to find a multiplier here, a factor. 12 multiplied by what is 110? I know if I multiply by 10, I'm just going to add a 0. So 12 times 10 is 120. 120 is larger than 110. So we know that if I multiplied 12 by 10, I need to do the same to the denominator of the ratio. 1 times 10 is 10, so that would mean that this was 10 feet. So we know that 110 inches is smaller than 10 feet. Therefore, I can eliminate answer choice D. So when we go back, let's clear our workspace. We know it's not 10, so let's multiply by 9. 12 times 9 is equal to 108. 108 is smaller than 110. So I know that it's 9 feet plus some inches. So I know that 9 feet is not exact, so I can eliminate answer choice A. So if I look at this, from 108 to 110, I need to add on 2 more inches. So 108 inches is 9 feet plus 2 inches. So that would be 9 feet, 2 inches, which is answer choice B. Let's move on to part B. Our wire still has a length of 110 inches, and part B states the wire is cut into 2 pieces. The first piece of wire has a length of 64 centimeters. What is the length of the second piece of wire? We're going to select from the drop-down menus to complete this sentence correctly. The second piece of wire has a length of approximately, you get 4 answer choices, and then you need to determine the unit. So pause the video here, pick your value and your units, and then come back and hit play to see the solution. Good luck. Welcome back. So we're going to have a wire cut into 2 pieces. The first piece is 64 centimeters. We're going to find the length of the second piece of wire. So we know that we're going to answer in centimeters because we're told that the first piece of wire is 64 centimeters. So to find the second piece of wire, we want to know how many centimeters that is. So we're going to answer in centimeters. Half our problem's done. Now we're going to use a conversion ratio, which should be on any reference sheet that you use in math class or any math test. And it states that inches to centimeters, this ratio is 1 inch, 2.54 centimeters. So that means that 1 inch on a ruler, when you're measuring, would be equal to 2.54 centimeters. We call this a conversion ratio. And if you know inches, you can convert to centimeters. And if you know centimeters, you can convert that to inches using this ratio and equivalent ratios. So we're going to set up our proportion. And we know that we have 110 inches is our whole piece of wire. So we want to know how many centimeters is equivalent to 110 inches. So we know to go from 1, right here, 1 to 110, we're going to multiply by 110. So over here, we're going to multiply 2.54 by 110, because whatever I do to the numerator, I must do to the denominator. So we're going to do 2.54 times 110. So we're going to multiply each digit by a 0, which is going to give us a whole row of zeros, because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. The next is a 1. So let's bring down our 0 placeholder for our second row, and then we're going to do 4, 5, 2. 1 times 4, 1 times 5, 1 times 2. To do the third row, we're going to bring down 2 0 placeholders, and we're going to multiply each digit by 1. So 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 2 is 2. Now we just need to add. All 3 zeros are 0. 0 plus 4 plus 0 is 4. 0 plus 5 plus 4 is 9. 2 plus 5 is 7. And then 2 plus nothing is just 2. I have 2 decimal points in my 2 values above, so I need to have 2 decimal points below. So here's where my decimal point is going to go, and I can conclude that 110 inches is 279.40 centimeters. So let's bring that back here, and we know that we're going to replace this with 279.4 centimeters. And now we know we have to subtract, because this is the entire piece of wire. And we know that the first piece of wire is 64 centimeters. So we need to subtract that from the whole piece of wire, which was 110 inches, equivalent to this in centimeters. So let's come up here and subtract. So we're going to do 279.4, subtract the 64. We're going to add on our trailing zeros so that we can line it all up. 0 subtract 0 is 0. 4 subtract 0 is 4. Bring down our decimal point. 9 subtract 4 is 5. 7 subtract 6 is 1. 2 subtract 0 is 2. So we know that the second piece of wire is 215.4 centimeters. So 64 plus 215.4 is equivalent to 279.4 centimeters, which is also equivalent to 110 inches. So our second piece of wire is 215 4/10 centimeters. And there you have it. That is converting measurements inches to feet, inches to centimeters. Thank you for joining me today at The Magic of Math, where we continue to master math one video at a time. I hope you'll come back soon and have a great day.